So I'm just going to give you one or two key takeouts from the UK Chief Medical Officer's report 2020 guidelines for physical activity. So previously it was suggested that uh, one should do 150 minutes per week of physical activity. Okay, um, in 10 different sessions, in at least 10 different sessions, and that is still the recommendation, but the breakdown is different, and I'll give you the reasons why. Previously, there's two types of physical activity identified in the report. Okay, so you have um, moderate physical activity and a vigorous physical activity. This is for adults now. The report also deals with children. That's a different report to do with schools, but this is for adults. So everybody from 24-year-olds right up to old age pensioners, not cradle to grave, but you know, fourth stage of 28 on upwards, basically, fourth stage of maturity upwards to full maturity. So, um, what would you mean by how could somebody do vigorous activity? Uh, why would they do that, and how could they do it if they don't do sports? If they're old age pensioners, they could do gardening or carrying shopping, climbing stairs, um, and that would be at least 2 sessions. The new recommendation is at least 75 minutes of vigorous activity. Um, Brisk walking is another one, at least 75 minutes of brisk walking, and smaller sessions to build the muscle group. So, vigorous activity for for walking could be sprinting. For somebody doing athletics, could do 75 minutes of that. But brisk walking could mean something different to somebody older with more needs. So walking to university, walking to school, walking to work, bike to work scheme, cycling to work instead of driving, parking your car in a parking lot and walking to the parking lot instead of parking it outside the door or in your garage. Um, you know, walking to the local shop instead of getting the bus into town, going up to see a neighbor instead of getting a taxi, getting getting a taxi to a location that's 200 meters from where you're going, and then walk the rest of the way just to wake up. I've done that. Get a taxi to an area known as Cove Sailing Club, which is 250 meters from the train station when I'm going to the train, and walk the 250 meters, that kind of thing, to get to the other side, to get to get that physical activity. So the vigorous physical activity for the muscle groups of the upper body is only 10-minute sessions per week for old age pension. So gardening or carrying shopping, or but climbing stairs then is another one people can do, walking and things like that. So obviously then people who are doing sports are probably doing this anyway, but not to overdo it. So it's 75 and 175 minutes of vigorous activity, or 150 minutes of moderate activity. And previously it was taught you have to do at least 10 sections per week. This is revised in the COVID pandemic, you see. That's the reasons for the revision. Now they're saying for even 10 minutes sorry, 2 sessions of vigorous per week, and smaller sessions for sports players as well. That people were saying, oh, I have to do musculation in the gym every day, so on. Just do two, or like what I was explaining, what I was doing in the channel last days, that carpentry I was doing yesterday, or 2 days ago, is a mod is a set is kind of, I guess, a 75-minute session of vigorous upper body activity. Then yesterday we did the sprinting, that's a smaller session of moderate activity. And then today I walking, a circuit outside my house is about, I don't know, I think it's about 600 meters. I think it was 3 or 4 circuits out, just walking briskly this morning. It took 25 minutes, including the warm downs, up and down the road there. So, um, I could smell agricultural smells. I could see ploughed fields. I could see earthworms on the tarmac. I could see rainwater. I could smell rainwater. I could see new shoots of leaves. I could smell gasoline from cars. I could hear the noise of cars and appreciate it. Um, I didn't. My road user behavior was good. I stood in for cars, but I was practicing nasal breathing as well. I didn't open my mouth. I just nasal breathing right through that 25 minutes. So I'll leave the link for that report, PDF anyway, which I've just read there in the comments. Okay.